And time to wake up. They're making noise in the kitchen already. Good morning, all my friends out there. JC?
I've already had to cut the cheese this morning. It was good, too.
If you didn't recognize that noise, that's the sound of cooking in a kitchen, Gloria. I didn't know.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. This is Athens in the AM. That's right. Jeff Matthews in here this morning. Lips back in, jaw jacking. The man who knows it all. I don't know what you cook today, but you have got a supply in here.
Hey, listen, you buy a lot of good stuff, as I just want you to know.
Yeah, so. Good. I try to do as much stuff as I possibly can to get everything in. Join us this day, our sports trio. Zachary, Donnie, and Tom this morning, so we'll check in with them, see what they got. I know we're going to be talking some football. It's getting down, what is it, 3 weeks from tonight,
Roll
Donnie?
Tide, baby. Roll Tide.
Baby, LSU.
Yeah. It's
women love me, guys want to be me.
And then Tom's got the green team over there.
Yeah, Tom's going to be talking about golf going on in South Carolina today.
Yeah, and Slippery Rock College, too, football.
Who? Slippery Rock?
Slippery
Are they still playing?
Yeah.
And you can text Gloria 603-4848 this morning. Frank is in here on the phone, too. 230-4988. Man, you put enough of that Velveeta in. I had to get me since I didn't have breakfast, I was waiting on you to cook something. It's going to be hard to outdo what you did last week.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
That fried chicken, that dang mashed potatoes and stuff like that. But how's your mama?
Hey, Mama's good. Mama's good. The reconstruction of the fish pond is going on right now, so that's all good. It's good.
And how's my buddy Shane Lewis?
Shane Lewis is good. Told me that business has picked up in the Nashville area, and they've done 3 roofs this past week, and they're moving along pretty good. So.
And if you need a roof here in the Limestone County area, all you got to do is get in touch with us. We'll put you in touch with Shane or call Lewis & Sons Roofing. Not only roofing, windows, and remodeling.
256-533-1213.
We'd like to throw a plug out to as many people as we can. As I told you, this is Athens in the AM. It's about time to get cranking. So what are we having?
Hey, we had a big block of Velveeta cheese until you cut the cheese earlier and got some of that. Oh, and then you got some of that cheese.
Yeah, have some relief.
You put Velveeta cheese, rotel dip, and then add a little bit of breakfast sausage, and I put that in last and kind of mix it up. That'll get Brad out of the office this morning. No bacon today. Over on the side, I'm trying something a little different.
Yeah. You've been to Kroger, it looks like.
Yeah, went to Kroger last night. Recently, small sponsorship from them as well.
Get out.
Trying to help out with the food, and I'll get into that a little bit more in a few minutes. I found these little pinwheels, and it's a flour tortilla with your different favorite meats and sauces inside, rolled up and sliced. We're going to do some of those this morning. Exclusively, first time ever on the show today. So
soon Jeff will have his own cooking show up here too.
My wife said it's about time. I've cooked about everything that she can think of. Do reruns in the kitchen again. So
does that mean you ain't gonna be here some?
No, we're gonna be here, but we're gonna be cooking the same.
It's kind of like a preacher. You got to, you come back and you redo that sermon.
Yes.
See, I would never tell a story over again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Huh?
Yeah, okay.
I would never tell a story over.
Over.
All right, let's go to the weather, because today it looks like it might be a good day for a roof. It's going to rain. Got a leak? Call us. Stop a leak in the creek. Here's Gloria with the weather.
We were just wondering, will we know if he has Alzheimer's? Brad, how will we? Let's go over that weather forecast. We have rain in the forecast today, so keep an umbrella close. 75 degrees out there right now, 30% chance of rain this morning, and then that jumps up to about 40-50% around 3 p.m., so it could rain all day long. High temperatures today of 89, low of 70 tomorrow, 90 for your high, 70 for your low, and still rain in the forecast again. And the rest of the forecast, the weekend should be absolutely beautiful, rain-free as well, with low 80s or 88 on Sunday, not bad at all. And of course there is an article talking about broken record. The heat goes on, little relief after the hottest July ever, but everybody just hang in there.
Zach, how much was your utility bill last month?
Mine was probably about $130.
Was that high for you?
A little high, yeah.
Yeah.
I keep my house on 79.
79?
79, I run my ceiling. I told you that. I run my ceiling fan.
So people at your house go outside to cool off.
No, if I have company, I turn it down.
So nobody comes over his house.
But it's good for me. I live there. I'm just me. So
my utility bill set a record last month.
Mine was
$800.
Because
you got that big old house on
Well, it was hot.
It goes upstairs. Turn the air off upstairs. You never go up there.
It was hot.
Somebody could be living up there and you wouldn't even know.
That's true.
Hey, yeah, probably. Hey, it was hot. They had the Zach. You pretty good text man, aren't you? They had the championship yesterday in New York. Contestants text national texting competition. Guy won $50,000 in prize money after sending 500 texts a day to prepare for the event.
I'm not that good.
500 a day. I don't do 500 a month.
Some other people can do it without even looking at the phone.
So anyway, Zach, what's new with you, buddy? You're a sports director.
Hey, my mom was not glad to meet y'all the other day. I can't talk.
It was nice to meet her.
Get some water.
Hey, I still have that Bear Bryant print. If Brad's got it, still trying to set $300. Just email me bamazack@gmail.com.
There it is.
It's worth about $600-700. It's a very nice print.
Won't you just buy it?
Can't afford it.
You can't afford it.
What are you selling?
I was trying to sell it to you. Maybe Tom.
Hey,
I need to buy that.
Before Zach gets cranking on some sports, let's talk about digging up bones. Y'all heard about Randy Travis, didn't you?
Digging up bones.
You ain't heard about Randy Travis? Randy Travis is accused of driving while intoxicated, threatened to kill a state trooper after the country singer crashed his car and was found naked and combative at the scene.
Why was he naked?
Hey, I tell you.
That's a good question.
Whenever my child
That's a
leaves,
mug shot.
That looks bad.
Second
Well, he
Texas
has clothes on there.
involving they gave him a shirt at the jail.
that's the police officer's shirt, most likely.
Says a man was seen lying in the road west of somewhere west of Dallas, along the border. So they located far north Texas, along the border with Oklahoma. They received a 911 call at 11:18 p.m. Tuesday night about a man lying in the road.
Hey,
Well, ain't this the second time they found him lying in the road?
Yeah.
Naked?
there's nothing wrong with being
Was he
naked.
naked
As soon
last
as
time?
Miranda gets out, I'm gonna have a naked room in my
Did
house.
he get caught? He was drinking one time and got caught in the church parking lot or something?
Yeah, that was a couple months ago. He was not wearing clothes at the time of his arrest and made threats against the state trooper. The singer refused sobriety test, so a blood specimen was taken. What has happened to him?
Where they got that blood from?
Man.
Yeah.
Did he get
Zach,
divorced?
give me some.
Okay.
Hey. Shh.
Give me something else, Zach.
All right. Auburn had a scrimmage yesterday, and there's no clear-cut leader at quarterback. Me and Brad was talking about that. I think they just trying to push Kyle Frazier because it said in the article Mosley's still not 100%. So if he's not 100%, it's basically Kyle Frazier by default. Team.
That's a ploy.
Talk about
they're trying to
Auburn.
push
Toomer's trees got trimmed yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
They trimmed some of them off, so
They're going to be trimmed a little bit shorter later on.
it might be a lot more. Bama has a scrimmage on Saturday.
You're going.
Possibility.
Do they think you're a coach, Zach, when you show up?
Yeah.
Does Coach Saban not know you're a sports director of a big-time TV station up in North Alabama, Athens, Alabama?
I get zero
Can you
pay.
get an interview with him?
I get zero pay for this.
Donnie, give him that camera you got, that little one where you can go in there and sneak
No,
some video.
I'm not.
Come on, Zach.
Not doing that.
Not going to do it.
Not doing it.
That camera, I don't know.
Alabama had all their guys qualified except for one, Brandon Hill. Hoping he's about as big as DJ Fluker, but he's going to have to go to Hargrave Military School starting off. Auburn is in the top 10 in recruiting this summer. Bama right now is number 3, and some, Donnie said, they're number 2. But the one I looked at yesterday, they were number 3. Pat Dye says Auburn is just a year away from being back to where they need to be. We'll see about that. A.J. McCarron was named to the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm watch list, which that's a big thing. Trent Richardson had arthroscopic surgery on his knee. Dr. James Andrews, who's the best in the country, should be.
They're saying that this may be a bigger problem that people are talking about, though.
Well,
He's got to go back.
He just went back. They did the surgery back in March.
Yeah, but they're saying this has nothing to do related to that, and he said should be ready for season opener. So, I mean, they're saying Trent's just doing things up there those coaches never seen, which we saw for 3 years at Alabama. We know what he can do.
What about the Olympics, Brad? You keeping up with the Olympics?
Not as much. They're still going on.
Women's volleyball.
Oh, yeah, I just saw
the women's beach volleyball.
I got that picture of women, beach volleyball. That's supposed to be the sexiest sport out
And
there.
they're retired.
Italian. No, you ought to get the picture of the Italians. Now
That was the Brazilians that we saw yesterday.
This is American record. They won it for 3 years, 3 times in a row.
And I think they're retiring, aren't they?
You ever noticed how them girls got some big butts on them?
Big butt.
In
Baby
shape.
got back.
In shape.
I tell you what,
I like big butts.
I just saw the
Not
schedule
mine.
today, and it says water polo and synchronized swimming.
Yeah.
Come on.
What about trampoline jumping, Jamie? I did not know you could win a gold medal jumping on a trampoline.
I haven't seen it yet, but
oh my God! I was watching. I was like, when did that become a sport?
We need to put our own Olympics on.
Yeah.
Texting will be in
Redneck Olympics. That'd be pretty good.
Cooking, yeah, we can do that. Zach, did you go to Chick-fil-A and eat the other day?
No, I didn't. It was crowded, but I fully support, all that going on.
Do you? Here's a picture out of USA Today this morning. Show me that tight shot too. This was the other day.
Oh my gosh.
Show me that. Okay, hold that a second. Miguel Martinez left, and his partner of 5 years, Sergio Andrade, at the Chick-fil-A in Athens Friday. No, this wasn't Athens.
No.
This was Chick-fil-A Appreciation Day in Houston. Now, first of all, if you pull up to Chick-fil-A and you see that, first of all, if I see that anywhere, same-sex marriage. Here's the guy that says he's against Chick-fil-A and he will not go in the future. I got nothing against chicken joints, but when they stop serving food and start serving politics, it's a beef. It ain't. He said that to a Baptist magazine. That's what he believed in. That's what anybody up here believes in.
And they asked him the question. He didn't say he was against any of it. He just said, I am for traditional marriage between a man and a woman. He didn't condemn it or nothing with everybody else, and they just made this big deal. Freaking morons.
Yeah, well, anyway, Chick-fil-A's business was up all over the country.
I'm glad.
All right, Zach, fill me in on what's happening with the PGA.
PGA, I don't have nothing about golf.
Zach.
I have no golf.
Not a golf fan.
I didn't think you liked golf that much. So
well, I love to watch golf. The majors, this is the last of the 4 majors down in South Carolina.
Well, he
it's
knew
been
you would
raining
have
down
it.
there.
Well, I say that for you to tell me about. You tell me about
Tell
it.
me about the lawsuit up in about the hockey puck thing up in Nashville.
I hadn't heard about that.
Let me tell you about it. Nashville radio personality is suing the Predators over an injury from the human hockey puck, Tom. The stunt by intern Adam Davis at WRVWFM was filed this week for $25,000 in medical bills. How's this going, Frank?
Not too good.
The lawsuit said they invited him to do the stunt. The trick was supposed to use a sled and a giant slingshot. How's this going? To propel him across the ice rink into bowling pins.
That's crazy.
But he was thrown to the side of the rink, Jeffrey, broke his ankle and had to undergo surgery.
Crazy.
Jeff, you got something to share with me?
Yes, I've got a photo later on the Olympics. I was noticing on the Olympics they have the trampoline. Now they're taking out.
That's what Zach was just talking about. Yeah.
But they have added in the trampoline.
Yeah.
And we were zooming in pretty close and watching. There is a Chinese Olympian named Dong Dong.
Dong Dong, yeah, I heard about Dong Dong.
Really doing well and could do no wrong.
This cannot be going good.
Photos will come soon.
Oh, so we'll have to show
Right after the break.
photo later. Okay.
Yeah,
Dong
we'll have
Dong.
it
I
next
remember
break.
Dong Dong. Jeannette Dunnavant has made her way into the building. She's probably in here to talk about the Athens State Band performing Saturday night on the square. And also this weekend, Brad Stovall's a big sponsor. You all know Brad Stovall here. He can fix anything. Stovall, the big guy, and not antique car show, but just the car show going on in Ardmore. That is basically, it was so hot up there a couple years ago. Didn't a couple people pass out from that? This year's going to be absolute, this weekend, picture perfect. That continues.
All right. Everybody knows Terrell Owens got a contract in. He was out of the NFL for a whole year, and he says he's a changed man. Terrell will be changed for about 2 games, and he'll go back to being T.O.
What about Randy Moss? He's playing too.
For the 49ers. Andy Reid got back with his team. You heard about his son dying, and he had a lot of drug problems, but he's back, and the team is 100% behind him. Barry Bonds says there's no doubt he should be in the Hall of Fame. Barry Bonds, you're an idiot. You're not getting in the Hall of Fame.
An asterisk beside his name.
The O'Malley family, who owned the Dodgers for years, now they just bought the San Diego Padres, so that's going to be a little interesting. NASCAR, Jeff Gordon, NHRA, Courtney Ford.
Finally won him one.
IndyCar, Scott Dixon, and Dodge is leaving NASCAR.
Yeah, well, we had all that on.
And hey, I got to give one shout out. The ladies on the ECO rework on the manufacturing floor, I avoided a major catastrophe yesterday. They told me to tell them hi. So.
And I got to give a shout out to Miss Barbara Stack.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss
Barbara.
Miss Barbara.
Yeah. All right. Let me talk about something else. The USA Today reports this morning, for the first time, Tom, in 20 years, house cats and dogs are on the decline. Believe it or not.
Can't wait to get rid of mine.
Pet population is shrinking. Americans had 2 million fewer dogs and 7.6 million fewer cats at the end of last year than at the end of 06. The reasons are economical and demographic, as fewer Americans live in families which are most likely to own pets.
So what are they doing?
Most pet owners have dogs. 70 million of them cats, or 74 million. So it reminds me of this story I didn't do yesterday from Georgia. That's that way. Authorities say a Sandy Springs man is due in court to answer charges. He killed his girlfriend's pet dog during an argument and used the animal's body to beat the woman with.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
It's like a dear Jamie.
The hearing is set for today. The man was beating and kicking his girlfriend at her apartment when her small dog came to her defense. He killed the dog and used his corpse to beat the woman.
Hey, going down to Louisiana last week, we're headed down to Venice. It's only one way in. This little alligator comes right across the road. My wife starts to stop, hits him, kills him. I was like, swamp people have nothing on you. You actually ran over an alligator.
Why didn't you get a picture of that?
I wasn't getting out there because he's only this big. The mama's probably right because there's brush on both sides.
Did she feel bad?
And you can, who?
Leanne.
She was. Me and Miranda were laughing, and she's like, "That's not funny."
Give me a picture of that.
Me of Randy Johnson
right there.
I said, "It's not funny." I said, "It's a gator."
Swamp people.
I went by the next day to get him so I could get his tail off of him, but he'd done been squashed so many times by then.
Oh.
All right, yesterday we talked up here. Jeffrey, you'll appreciate this. Jeanette, how you are. This was in USA Today. Do more with your morning. Early hours are prime time for productivity. See, this morning at 3:30, I was out swimming in the pool.
When?
This morning at 3:30.
Okay.
That coffee done got me all buzzed up.
Shut up.
Morning people get all the breaks. They may be the happiest ever. You know, we did this yesterday. I didn't know if I did it all. But, you know, if you're a morning person, you're up and going. You are better than a night person.
That's exactly right.
So, Jeffrey, I know you get up early and you go to bed late. I get up early, go to bed early. Going to bed early is not as easy as many people, Zach. Again, we'll talk more about that later, but how was your yard sale?
Yard sale went pretty good, and I better mention, they were going to try to have one tomorrow and Saturday, but it looks like
Aunt Edna?
Aunt Edna and my mom, so 103 Hammond Street.
Hey, they just
over
run
by
the
the
business.
close by the post office and Jiffy's.
If you've got something you'd like Zach to plug for you, slip him a few bucks, and he'll mention it.
Yeah, hey, anybody wants to advertise my sports segment, bamazack@gmail.com. I'd appreciate an email. Nobody emails me about anything.
Zach,
Maybe a girl will email me, I don't know.
Zach, how excited? Zach, how excited? Tom, I noticed you've been awful quiet.
Why not?
Just because you had your flying zip before you came on there. I mean, it doesn't mean you can't say something.
Don't tell everything.
What are you blushing for?
What are you blushing about?
I know, but I'm still funny with Frank. So.
Thanks to Frank.
Frank's hard all the way over there. He's got some good eyes.
Yeah.
Could be 120 years old.
Frank's eyes are all, these are great.
Zach, why are you getting embarrassed? Have you checked yours?
I'm good. I'm good.
He said,
All right,
I can't wait till-
Sports. Zach says,
23 more days, baby.
Zach, are you getting nervous?
You ought to be.
About the ball game? No.
Michigan fired.
I'm fired up.
He's nervous about
How
having
good
the
are we,
third.
Zach?
I think we can be very good. I think Coach Nussmeier on offense, I mean, I think we're going to do a lot of different things, especially throwing the tight end. I like throwing the tight end. He's right there, give him 10 yards, get a first.
When's what?
When is football over?
Over.
Yeah.
February. Gives us something to do. All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back with the news in just a moment. You're watching Cooper Company Live, Athens, Alabama, ZTV 11. We'll come back and join in the kitchen, and later on this morning, Jeanette will be up here in just a moment. Hope you're hungry, Jeanette. We got plenty to eat this morning, and I done cut the cheese. So we'll be right back in just a moment with Z and N. Y'all hang on.
Local and loving it.
Y'all hang on.
And we're back on this Thursday morning. Let's quickly go over that forecast. Finally, some rain in the forecast, and Jeanette says get it all out before Saturday. It's about 75 degrees out there already this morning. High temperatures today around 89 with your low of 70. 30% chance of rain right now. That bumps up to about 50% come 3 o'clock this afternoon. afternoon, so it may stick around just a little while. A little rain tomorrow as well, but then it looks like the weekend, Jeanette's going to get exactly what she wants. What an absolutely beautiful Saturday. High of 83, no rain to worry about, and Sunday is gorgeous as well. Miss Jeannette Dunnavant with me this morning, ready to talk about all the great things taking place in Limestone County.
And boy, do we have lots of things going on. You know, you think every year things are going to get slower. No, every year things get faster and faster. Every weekend, it's not one, but it's several events. First, I need to announce the Ardmore Miss Crepe Myrtle Beauty Pageants that was scheduled for tomorrow night has been changed to August the 24th. You may get your forms in by August the 22nd. So, moms, get those cute little kids and cute little girls. Girls 0-1 to 21. 1 day to 21, and boys 1 through 5. If you need more information, you can visit us at 256-232-5411. Our website is visitathensal.com. Now for what's exciting in Athens this weekend. Athens State Community Band will host its annual concert on the square Saturday night, August the 11th at 6:30. Bring your lawn chairs, come on down. I promise you that lots of surprises this year. In case of rain, should one of those pop-ups hit us, we will go to Athens State Gym, but Gloria assures me we will not have rain, so it's all on Gloria. If it rains,
thanks, Jeanette.
You're more than welcome. And then, before you come down for the concert, go up to Ardmore. Now, there will be a parking problem. Don't worry about it. Park in one of the designated parking lots, and you will be bused to the car show. Car show starts at 10. It's over at 3. They're expecting 1,200 antique cars, trucks, tractors, and motorcycles this year. Go up and check it out because the proceeds go to help the athletic program of Ardmore High School. The CASA of Limestone County asked me to announce that there's a special meeting for senior citizens August the 16th at noon. Special guest speakers will be Senator Bill Holtzclaw, Representative Dan Williams, Representative Mickey Hammonds. They will be talking about Alabama constitutional amendments that affect senior citizens. So if you can, contact the CASA folks and try to make that meeting. And then next Friday night, August the 17th, we're back on the square. Friday night, August the 17th, 6 p.m., we'll have the Sophisticated Swingers. If you go to the Chili Challenge every year, you hear them there, so you know who they are, followed by the Dixie Bluegrass Boys. So it's a night of 50s, 60s music, then it's bluegrass. Bring your lawn chairs, come on down. And Gloria's not going to let it rain then either. You know, we've had rain at all the other singing on the squares. August 19th at 3:30 at Kindred Spirits, there'll be an open mic poetry event for the folks that want to come down and present their own art. Pretty unique project she has going on over there. So go on over to Kindred Spirits and show us what you can do in your art. Ardmore Crepe Myrtle Festival, August the 25th. This is the 20th annual Ardmore Crepe Myrtle Festival. You can pre-order your crepe myrtles if you would like to make sure you get the colors you want by calling 256-423-8252 and ask to speak to Linda. The festival is from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. The Athens Fire and Rescue 3rd Annual Golf Tournament will be August the 27th at 11:30 at Canebrake. Be sure and get signed up to play golf. Then we're into September all of a sudden. September the 1st is the Cruise In on the Square. Then there'll be one more in October. It's also a coffee call for the veterans at the museum. And then Art on the Square will be September the 8th, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. They have over 50 artists this year and lots of other surprises.
You know, one of the surprises for Art on the Square this year is little Val Rainey. Call him Little Valgo. He is how old is Val? 8 years old now?
He's either 8 or 9, yeah.
8 years old, and he's drawing, so try to get by there and buy one of his paintings.
Lots of surprises this year. Anytime that you need information about any event or attraction in Athens, Limestone County, or you would like for us to help promote on our website or on our social media, just send us an email at Jeannette@visitathensal.com. Drop by and see us at 100 North Beatty Street, right by the duck pond.
You married yet?
I'll be married in November, but I do have a new house.
Congratulations. How many houses did you visit or look at in
49.
Couldn't make up your mind.
Well, no, it was just, you know, made some offers, didn't get them, but
You got the right
we're
one.
excited. We'll be moving to Eastbrook,
Good.
District 1.
All right. Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah,
Jeannette,
I'll be in the city limits,
congratulations.
so I'll get to vote in the election.
Good for you. Don't forget, everybody get out and vote. That's for sure.
That's
All
right.
Well, thanks for being with us this morning.
My
Stick around.
pleasure.
Jeff's cooking quite a bit over there, and we
Sure
skip
is.
breakfast.
Looks
so
good.
I'm hungry. Yeah. Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, we're going to, I guess, show up in the kitchen. We'll be right back.
Local and loving.
Where'd you go?
Hey, sorry, I was going to quench my thirst.
Ah, a little bit of water.
Hey, you got
That's
some
not
pinwheels
water
going this morning.
I'm hungry. We skipped breakfast, so that's probably why I've been in the rotel jet.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier. Hey, get a 10-inch flour tortilla. No cooking, no major cooking involved this morning. I take a little bit of cream cheese.
Yeah.
If you spread some cream cheese on your flour tortilla around, and normally if you leave the cream cheese out like I did for a couple hours, it's not so hard to spread and move around. Just to make these little old pinwheels. You know, I always get on YouTube and click on.
Putting a lot on there.
Not yet. I always get on YouTube and look up, and my wife said, well, just look up pinwheels. And they have those little blowing, the little sticks with the little things on them as you spin them.
You can make them look real cute.
You can do a little bit with these things right here. I spread out, put a little cream cheese on. I've got guacamole. I also have a spinach parmesan, but I'm big on this basil right here. This is like a basil pesto. I just spread a little bit of that on there. I don't want to get too wild with it. You can get as wild as you want with it.
Is it a strong flavor?
It's almost like a, well, it's a basil pesto. It's its own flavor right there. I've got several different types of cheese. Any of these cheeses that you can buy in any of the local grocery stores, you can buy a thin cut.
Okay.
That's pretty thin. Once I lay the cheese on, you can put the different types of cheeses. You can put the different meats and such, and since I've already got it out here, I'll just go ahead and put that on. All you're doing
We have plenty of cheese in
Yes, we
this
have lots of cheese in here. I like a variety of different meats. This one is a roast beef that I'm adding in on this one. Try to put everything on one end. Some people like lettuce, some people don't. I like to use a leaf lettuce. Just cut it off just so it's not so hard to try to do anything else with. If you get the iceberg lettuce, that'll work as well.
Okay. And it adds a pretty color in there.
It adds a pretty cool little color. And then you just simply pull everything to one end and roll it. The extra around the edges kind of seals everything together.
Gotcha.
Once you get it on there, normally you would take this, put it in the refrigerator for about an hour or so, and that kind of seals everything and tightens it down.
Does it make it easier to cut?
And it makes it a whole lot easier to cut. So I like to let them sit just a little bit. Go ahead and tighten them up a little bit and squeeze them down, and then I'll just take one in. The tough part is that you cut the end off of one, and I always have me a little plate on the side, and that's what I'm munching on. That's what I'm munching on as I go. Then you can take anywhere from 1/2 to 3/4 inches thick.
Okay.
And once we get those cut, and you end up kind of wasting the ends a little bit, but it's okay. Then if you look at them, then they're filled, and they're fantastic, easy to go, delicious, thick. They definitely is fun. Mackenzie usually has some friends over, and we'll sit here and make up different things like that. We've always went and bought these, but the more expensive of it is just going to be the different hams and things like that. These were a couple dollars a deal here. It's about $30, but honestly, it's a good football game appetizer, hanging out. Then you got your rotel dip.
You have to have rotel dip for football season.
Definitely. Once you have that going, then you just move on to the next one and just get it going. You'll see how the ends will come apart if you have a really sharp knife. And if it is cold, it does stay together a little bit better.
Okay. Very good. No findings this week?
No findings this week. You thought I was going to say job findings, didn't you? That's kind of cool.
You've already gone through everything Dollar General had.
Yeah, I'm looking for something a little different. I've decided that I'm going to start bringing some special guests on the show with me.
Who's your first one?
And my first one is going to be Hey, how about if you call in right now on Gloria's phone, we can get you on the show and get you something going here.
Call Jamie's number 230-1123.
We've got some different things going, cooking in the kitchen, having a good time, and meeting and greeting, and just kind of doing a couple different things. So.
What about Lewis and Roofing?
Yes,
Shane Lewis has asked me to bring him about 40 of these this morning, and I've got plenty, so I'm actually going to make it all for the multitudes that are in here.
Okay. We're all hungry.
We got some to-go boxes today, and for those that are outside, please single file line because all the pushing and shoving. So, hey, we've got Rotel dip, chips. We've got our pinwheels and lots of water this morning, so we'll be good to go.
Water. Thank you, Fastenal. All right, well, thank you very much, and call Lewis and Son Roofing if you need any work done. Not only your roof, but also they have windows as well as do remodeling.
That's it.
All right,
it's good stuff.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Tell Mama we said hi. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, I'm sure they're going to talk sports. Oh, yeah, Donnie's already ready. We'll be right back.
Last year,
we're going to have y'all in the end.
You wait till November 3rd.
Oh, yeah.
Down, baby. Oh, we're back on air.
Yeah, down. You think down.
Yeah, yeah. You're going to be like, hey, it's going to be like the Obama campaign. We're going to stomp y'all and just drive y'all on the ground like Romney's going to do Obama.
Hey, how ugly, since you're in politics, how ugly is this going to get? It's already, what were you telling me about lies a while ago?
They passed a law, Congress passed a law, the truth law for advertisement and stuff. So companies couldn't.
False advertising.
Everybody was included in that, with the exception, the only people that were exempt was politicians. So they can lie.
So it's okay to lie in a sense.
Yeah. Speaking of lying, I had this other day we haven't been able to use
Ticks me
yet.
off.
Avoiding lies can improve health. Research suggests Americans, that'd be us, that Americans average 11 lies a week.
That's it.
The no-lie group was down to 1 lie on average a week for both groups. This is in a survey, lied less a given week. But yeah, research suggests Americans lie on average 11 times a week. The link between less lying and improved health was significantly stronger for participants in the no-lie group.
I wonder what Leanne's lying to me about.
Yeah.
Times a week. I got to go.
Maybe
so this is going to get a lot uglier.
Maybe it's not you she's lying to.
No, she better be lying to me.
She shouldn't be lying.
Let me give a shout out to them.
But we do.
I went out yesterday to check on the mailman in Zorro, and while I was out, a political candidate was going down the road. He's not putting up political signs, but he handed me one. Jerry Hill.
He handed me one.
He was out. Said he watched the show every day.
Sorry, Jerry. I don't like that stuff on my door.
Hey, don't forget Shark Week. Be 25 years they've been doing Shark Week.
That's interesting.
Huh?
8 years.
Yeah,
we started Gator Week last week.
25 weeks comes up on Discovery Channel. Hey, let me tell you about some not some changes, but just Frank, how's the food here? Good. Starting this Monday, we're not going to do the Country Rovers. We're going one Monday a month. I don't know which one that's going to be yet, but this Monday we're going to air Benny Carl. It's a new off-the-cuff thing that Brad Golson, our esteemed director here, is putting together. Benny Carl was the first man. You grew up watching him on TV, Tom.
I did.
Was the first man on live television in Alabama in 1949.
Wow.
He had a kid show, the Circle 6 Ranch or whatever it was, and we used to watch that growing up. Then he came to Channel 48, and I actually interviewed for it with a job. How'd that go, Frank?
He didn't hire you.
Not too good. So anyway, we got that coming up this Monday along with the Outhouse Maker. Again, we'll show that in its, and then we got one coming up with Brad Pullum. We got one coming up with Dr. Gerald Murray. Dennis Holman, and a couple of, and then yesterday, Tom, I get a call from Keith Davis who says, you remember the name Earl Green? You ever heard that name in music?
I've heard of it.
There was a song out in your era and mine and Frank's called 6 Days on the Road.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I do.
He wrote the road. I thought Ferlin Husky sang that song.
Dave does it.
Okay. Anyway, Frank knows them all. But anyway, that's some of the stuff coming up.
Harlan Hill, the football great too.
Most important.
Yeah.
23 days, baby.
23 days to kick off tonight. It's 3 weeks from tonight, isn't it?
Yep.
3 weeks from tonight. Yeah, it's going to be big time going. We're going to make our way back over to the kitchen with Mr. Cheese Man over there this morning. He's a regular cheesehead. Hey, if you got anything you'd like to see Jeff cook up here on the program, keep it to yourself. He does his own deal. 603-4848.
The animal count's gone down.
If y'all got somebody we need to interview, whether it be a politician, an educator, or somebody who's just done something for a long time, what?
Not a politician.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got...
We get our fill of politicians.
I'm talking about like former Governor Albert Brewer, who's still alive. Brewer High School is named after. He's 110, but yeah, he lives over in Morgan County. People like that.
Okay.
You know, somebody out there, we'll do a 20, 30-minute deal with them. Yeah, it'll be first class, too, so that'll be coming this Monday. We're going to try to get some more video of the Antique Tractor Show in just a second. Let's see what Jawjacker's got going over in the kitchen. Take it, Jeffrey. Hello.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, listen, got a little pile. I had a pretty good pile going here of these pinwheels, and then Frank came over, and I'm back. Look like I'm starting back over again. So, but if you zoom the studio, Frank is still here, and Frank is still eating. Pinwheels, something new. It seems to work out pretty well because, but you don't get as much out of them as you think because you eat about every other one as you're cooking here. I got my little plate going on over here on the side.
Well, look like you cooked enough for an army.
Well, I figured this little army that we got.
And you're carrying Shane right some today.
And Mr. Lewis will be getting some today.
All right.
And his son Shane. I'm mixing them up a little bit, just trying something a little bit different. And there's probably going to be one or two's got a little twang to it, but I think they'll be delicious. I'm just keep mixing them and keep making them right here. You know, I was talking to Abby before the show, and she says that Walmart said Walmart makes these right here, has them in that little deli area. I see why. I mean, they sell like crazy. We've bought them several different times, and they seem pretty simple to make. So it's trying to put something together.
I'm working. I don't have time to eat yet. I'm kind of busy.
A little spinach parmesan.
You're working.
All right. Yeah, there you go.
Spread that around. You know, like when you're in the kitchen, and you get that going right there. Hey, listen, I am really fired up.
Looks like great for a football party.
I don't know if my microphone's on, but I am really fired up about this football season.
Yeah, are you?
Hanging out and getting that kitchen again, and
my kitchen or
your kitchen?
Oh, my kitchen.
Definitely getting in your kitchen, and we seem like we have a pretty good time over there.
Yeah.
And according to Donnie, the pool is never closed, so.
I was in it this morning at 3:30.
You were?
Yeah.
Today?
That's this morning, bright and early. Can't you tell me look at my hair? Huh? I didn't have nothing on.
So you do it just doing what's your pool?
Yeah, that's right.
Except I'll ask the kids not to be spitting water at each other when we come over again. So that's probably not going to happen.
All right, so you're really cheesing it up here today.
I'm really going to cheese it up here. Making these pinwheels is, this is about aggravating, but it seems to be working out. And Donnie's back in it again. Got it going on. Hey, listen, I really enjoyed watching the video of Bama Zack in the garage sale.
Yeah, that was good, wasn't it?
He actually saved me a trip. I got to look at everything he had and then call ahead and say, you know, I like to have this or this or that. So that seemed to work out pretty well.
If you've got a yard sale you'd like for us to mention, bring me a profit from what you make off of it, and we'll be glad to get it in.
Start doing that.
Yeah, we may start doing a lot of things, but that looks good, Jeffrey.
We're going to roll this one up. This is
The water was warm.
I didn't notice. I was busy.
Shut up.
like I said, if you take these and put them in the refrigerator, they'll chill out a little bit better, and it's still a mess.
You never cease to amaze me the things you can cook up here at 6 o'clock in the morning. You ever thought about getting your own show?
No, I'm just going to stay on yours.
Hey, don't forget, as Jeannette just told you, the big car show's this weekend, sponsored by our buddy Brad Stovall, right down the road in Tanner, Alabama. Brad Stovall, if you got a dent, you need to take your vehicle down there, Donnie.
Fix it.
Hey,
yeah.
You want a dent.
Yeah, if you get a dent.
A dent or a ding.
All right, you about finished?
I'm about done. I'm ready to eat it.
Hey, let's go out of here on this Thursday morning with a couple of minutes of video from up the road at Piney Chapel over the weekend, right across the street from Zach's yard sale in his house. We'll be back tomorrow morning bright and early at 6. See y'all then.
Bye, Mama.
Local and loving it.
You like ice cream?
No, it's a smart man's way.
Now, how's this work?
We actually hit and miss and it turns our churn. We got a stainless steel churn that goes in there. It's a 5-gallon churn. And that's where we make our ice cream at.
Anything out here worth having?
I just now got here.
Just now got here?
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Just looking. I ain't never been here, so I think I'll do it. Thank you.
What exactly is this?
It's a steamboat engine.
It's a what?
It's a boiler with a steamboat engine on the rear back there. It is about 5 horsepower, made by Simple Engine Company, St. Louis. And a boiler with steam pressure on it, small engines.
How many engines you got, Mr. Moore?
Oh, 40 or 50.
You ain't got nothing else to do?
All sizes, nothing else. That's right.
So it was the Society of Automotive Engineers.
And my 48 is a.
All right, what year is this? Somebody tell me.
49.
What?
49.
What do you do, hook a mule to it?
Yeah.
2 mules.
Well, it ain't 9 horsepower.
Today I'd need a couple of mules. I can't keep it running.
9 horsepower.
49.
That's a mighty big engine you're riding around on. What year is this?
69.
69? That ain't too old. That's your daughter with you? Yeah. What is this?
Can you hear me over here?
I hear it. What is it?
It's a 10 horsepower base motor. Gasoline engine. Came off the Kelly Farm, Jeff Road, full of blacksmith shop.